What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here and welcome back to more F1XL race highlights. This is season 9, this is race 11, the European Grand Prix, and it's my most hated track. I hate Baku with a passion. Personally, I think it's one of the worst races in F1 history, and this is also my first commentary of just me sat in my boxes, so you guys really did need to know that. It is really that hot, but looking at this race and first of all the qualifying session, yeah, it didn't start off too well. My first lap on the soft compound tyres, yeah, a bit of contact there, ruined that lap, so I had to go for another run on the super softs. In terms of strategy, I knew it would be a one-stop. I wasn't sure which compound to do my qualifying run on, and yeah, bottle job again, spins it in the castle section, messing it up twice. So yeah, and a new set of the super softs had to go on for my final run, and I was a little bit under pressure just to get a valid lap in, and I was a little cautious, I think, but I also think I just didn't have the pace. I'm not very good around here. I'm not great on street circuits, really. Thinking to Singapore and here, I'm okay at Monaco, but yeah, just not the biggest fan of this or the Singapore Grand Prix. My lap's in, and it's P7, unfortunately. We do have 8 drivers in this lobby. A few old guys returning in Blaze and Lightshock, and Vapid on its debut. And we've had quite a few new drivers this season. We just can't seem to get everyone together at the same time. But I suppose this race is on Father's Day, so it's kind of understandable that a few guys can't make it. But I think in the future we could get sessions of maybe 12, 13 people, hopefully. But yeah, we have 8 people for this race, and looking at the people in the lobby, I think I was aiming for like P6 or P7, so it looks like it's going to be a one-stop. No rain involved, even though it's very cloudy. Getting ready for the start of the European Grand Prix, sorry. 5 lights and away we go. We get a better start than Vapid on our left here, and something really weird happens. Blaze, starting in last place, retires. He kind of crashed out. I don't know if there was a glitch there. I don't think he even crashed into anything, and yeah, that's kind of ruined the start, and that's really anticlimactic because, yeah, we didn't even make 2 corners and the safety car's out. That's really, really weird, but at least we've made up a position, and at this point I was thinking, I'm probably one of the slowest cars in this lobby. I should do something different, so I was thinking, I might do a Rosberg from Russia 2014, and yeah, just do a one-stop, a pit on the first lap, and Mav actually decided to go for that. My plan was to go on the penultimate lap of the safety car period, so we'd minimise tyre wear behind the safety car, and to cover off anyone else if or it'd be like a last minute decision, so no one else could do the same thing as me. But it was kind of weird because Vapid came in as well, so the field's basically split in half. It's probably the 4 faster guys. I don't know if I'm disrespecting Mav there, but yeah, the 3 at the back trying an alternate strategy and probably going to the end. So it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. And it's green flag racing in a second, but we've got a great run on Mav here. And I think I just got that move done just before, or just after it went green, actually. It was very close. I wasn't sure whether to back off either as well. So up to P5. Leader on the medium compound tyres. I did want to hold Mav behind us and try and mix it up with the guys ahead, because my plan here was just to watch these guys fight just so intensely that they'd wreck their super soft tyres and, yeah, not make the most of them, and we could just stick with them and have a pit stop advantage. Hansen and my teammate made a bit of contact there. I think Hansen did let Nuthead back past, and he actually let me past as well. So Hansen's been bananaed, so I actually have a run on my teammate here. I thought, oh, he won't like it if I overtake him. He is the championship leader as well. King Liam, who was leading the championship, has returned from his 2-race ban. But yeah, just look at the straight line speed. Hansen absolutely blasts past me. This is the thing I hate about this track. With this game and the OP, Slipstream and DRS, you need absolutely no skill to overtake. I know Hansen is a better, well, maybe not better, but quicker than me. It just takes absolutely no effort to get past. And now Mav has got a better run than me out of turn 2 there. I try and squeeze him to the inside to make it more difficult for him, but he wants to make a bit of wheel-to-wheel contact. But he does get the move done. I do brake a little bit early, very cautiously. So I thought I'd try and just follow Mav here. But he actually pulled away quite well until he had a bit of contact. I think with my teammate as well, so I wasn't sure who had the damage. I was hoping, oh, just don't be my teammate, but something happened, and I think Mav has damaged his front wing here, and he did well to back off there because he could have been completely out the race there by understeering into the wall. So easy to do. Memories of last season where we had a wet race and just people kept doing it over and over again. Light Shock's in the pits now, so we're up to P4, so we're looking alright here. We're not that far behind our teammate, and he's obviously got another stop to do. The thing is, can we make these tyres last to the end? And what will our pace be near the end? But Mav actually retired, and I don't think he actually crashed out either, so I've got to say I was disappointed if he just retired, because he shouldn't be giving up, especially in a lobby with only 8 drivers. So yeah, shame on you, Mav, but at least we know we probably have beaten him unless we crash out. But to be fair, things were looking pretty good at this point. My teammate's now coming into the pits, so really he's got to gain about probably about 25 seconds on me in 14 laps, considering he'll be on fresh, I'd presume, soft tyres. He probably could do that, so it's going to be interesting at the end to see how it works out for us. I was thinking we might have a shot at the podium, I've got to say. So that's King Liam into the pits. He stayed out a little bit longer than my teammates, so he should drop behind him, but obviously fresher tyres. So that's going to be an interesting battle as well. Hansen, who is on the soft compound tyres, which is weird because everyone qualified on the super softs, so I don't know if Hansen is glitched there or something. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but there we go. Yes, we've taken the lead at Baku. I didn't think I'd be saying that, even though I did lead Baku for I think a lap last season, but I struggled even worse. I'm a little bit better at Baku now, but yeah, I didn't expect anything big here because Nuthead and King Liam were both closing in on me. I think they were about 5 seconds behind. We got to lap 18. They're probably about just under a second behind me, but they're going to get DRS, and you can just see how OP this is. I mean, my tyre went not too bad at the moment. Look how far behind King Liam comes to overtake me. This is absolutely incredible, and this is the main reason I just hate this track. It's absolutely stupid. I try and defend, try and help my teammate out, but I thought my tyres are quite old now. I'd probably understeer into Liam if anything, so yeah, I'll try and fight Liam, but obviously can't do anything. I then let my teammate through because he's got the shot of the win here, and he is battling Liam for the championship lead. So yeah, leave these two to it and try and finish in P3. That was my aim at this point. Light Shock's about 5 seconds behind me, and Hansen's not far behind him, but I get a bit of luck here on lap 21. Light Shock is closing me down quite quickly and probably would have overtaken me, but he bottles it and makes a mistake in the not stadium section, the castle section. So he spun out, looks like he's still recovering from the incident, and I think he broke his front wing. So it looks like it's only Hansen that will stop me from getting a podium here. Can I keep him behind me? Well, he is on the super soft compound tyres. He has epic speed, and yeah, with 3 laps to go, he is catching up to me, and he's close enough. I just knew he's going to breeze past me. I mean, earlier on in the race, when I was on fresher mediums, he absolutely blasted past me. He must be on, what's the setup, 2 to the right, I think, or the 5th setup overall, because his speed was absolutely incredible. And yeah, it looks like we're down to P4, and looks like we'll probably end up in P4. Vapid, who was doing the same strategy as us, we have a 10-second lead over him, so it's good to have him in the league, and it seems like, hey, we could be having a few battles if this season continues. But we're coming to the end. Final lap of this horrific Grand Prix, but I am happy with the result. Out of the 8 drivers, I predicted P6 at the start of the race, and I'm going to end up with P4. My rival in the championship, Jack Sparr, was not here, so screw you. I'm gaining 12 points on you, and now that gives me a 21-point advantage, I think it is. But P4, unlucky not to get the podium, but we made the strategy work. It was okay in the end. We only ended up 16 seconds off the lead, and Hansen did have a penalty. Unfortunately, we weren't close enough to pounce. So yeah, 6 drivers finished that race. It was okay, I've got to say. The alternate strategy did make things very interesting. Hopefully in the next few races we can build up the lobby. I think if everyone turns up, we would have like 12 drivers, which would be pretty cool. So if you have enjoyed this race, please do leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time out. Goodbye.